Hey guys, and welcome in. Today we're going to be talking about the best offensive plays in the Madden 24 Spread Playbook. We're going to break this video up into 3 sections. We'll first go into practice mode, and then we will watch an old gameplay video where we did this to this opponent, and then we'll hop into some live gameplay. One of the great things about the Spread Offensive Playbook is that you are able to use a lot of motions to your advantage to kind of throw off your defender. You also have things like the monster formation, which is super cheesy, and we don't really use that. I'm sure you are aware, but this is the monster formation where things are kind of hectic. We may use this in a pinch, but we most likely will never use this. What people will do from this is they will transition over to gun double stack, where they have a lot of good plays as well, but this just throws off the alignment, so you can use that, but we don't. The gun double stack is a good formation with a lot of good corner routes, which you can use that. This is something that people use against me with great success, but not something that I'm truly comfortable with. One formation that I really like is the trio offset, because I like the levels sail play, the inside zone. We also like the tight end in play, because with the curl route you can beat man, with the high-low concept that can beat a 6-1, and with the halfback wheel route you can beat a variety of plays there as well. You also have the RPO bubble alert, so there's a good amount of stuff that we use here, which we typically will end up in this formation. You also have the bunch formation with 4 verticals, with bench pivot, with Y curl, with the Z spot, with the dig return, as well as mesh spot and bench trail. What's also great is in most formations you have an RPO alert bubble with different kinds of things you can do to always give you that pass run option. But I said that I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite plays, so let's hop into that right now. Coming in at number 5 is from the box offset week playbook and is the verticals play. What I like about this play is that you have a lot of things which can be a lot of different coverages, whether you have the wheel route, the crosser, the vertical, the drag. You should be able to pretty consistently get somebody that's open. Play number 4 is the staple of this spread offense, where you will have the running back in motion and you can either hand off here or you can throw the little string. Super easy to run. You just need to see how your opponent is going to play it. Play number 3 is from the gun ace slot offset formation and is post. The reason I like this play is because you don't have a whole lot of corner routes within the spread playbook. So for me, typically what I'm able to do is to get the corner route here, and if they play that, we have the flat route to the tight end, which is super easy. So typically you have one of those 2 options to get a few yards, and then once they play that, you can hit the corner route as well. My number 2 favorite play is from gun bunch open offset and is flood. We don't use this play really very often, but we do when we need to get large yards and chunks. So what we can do is either try to put the R route to put him on a zig, so that way if he was in a zone we can go with a high-low of the corner route and then come back to the zig. Or when we need a lot of chunk yards, what we will do is we will put R1 and on a streak to try to push both people out of the way and then try to the corner route like this. Lastly, we'll come to my favorite play, which is from the gun tray open offset formation and is motion inside cross. As I mentioned, we don't have a whole lot of corner routes within this playbook, so what we typically try to do is to utilize some of the motion, which can help us to come back to those plays later on, as you'll see. But for right now, we get the motion, which will throw his user into bad positioning, which will give us that corner route. We will typically put the outside receiver on a streak and then try to get the drag here, just in case we need more options. So those are my favorite plays. Let's hop into some old gameplay right now. All right, so this is his squad, which is obviously way better than our squad. So we just take the coach's suggestion of the halfback wheel. We were okay with this play because we have the high-low concept and we also have the wheel route from the running back, which we took. So now we have another play we like, which is the halfback orbit zone. We kind of just do this to show them that we have a weird offense and they have to be prepared for that, but we typically just hand it off. You do have a play option where you are able to get a pass out of that, but we've never called that play. So we go to the true offset right here. We take 4 verticals. We think he's going to be in man, so we give some options, and that causes his defense to kind of get crazy. We may have been able to take a deep shot, but we played conservative with a tight end delayed fade route, which I really like. We're now going to use the bubble alert to once again keep him off kilter, not knowing what we're going to be doing. We've now done enough motions and bubble alerts where we go to my favorite play within the playbook. We will send the running back in motion. You can see his user kind of move over that way, but we throw a dot to the corner. One of the things we try to do with the offense is try to change up formations, motions, to kind of keep them a little bit off kilter. This guy, we're trying to be a super sweat, and he has like 8 rushes for 40 yards so far, so nice. He then scores, and good for him. We are once again changing up the formation and go to 4 verticals within bunch, trying to see what we're capable of getting. We did have other people wide open, like the X, but we went with the safe option of going to Bijan Mustard. So we're going back to 4 verticals because we did see that we did have some stuff open. That's not that crazy of a play there, but once again, and that makes him think about what he's going to have to try to defend here. So we go to an inside zone here. We haven't really been running the ball, but once again, we want him to think about that. We do only have 2 minutes left as well, so we're trying to choose some clock. We now like the alignment of the RPO alert here. We got lucky. He had a bad user and he missed his dive. We're in the true offset, which I told you that we liked. We do have a lot of options there, and we just take the wide open curl route. Once again, we're trying to choose some clock, so we just run the ball and we get a pretty good run out of it. We're now going to go to one of our favorite plays, which is that running back motion. We just hand it off here and get a wide open touchdown. See, that's the thing with using this playbook. What we like is being able to move people to get their defense moving, shifting. You will be able to find people which are out of place, which is great. We then get a 4th down stop, and we have 12 seconds left. One other play we like is a motion halfback swing, because once again, you create the spaces on the outside of the field. The problem with this play is that you only have one read and you can't go anywhere else with it. So if they play it perfectly, you're kind of stuck, which has happened to me before. We're now going to try that post play, which I told you that I liked. We changed the tight end from a flat to a vertical route to try to see whether or not we have anything open, and we do not, because we wanted to clock it to make sure that we get some points to go up by 2 possessions. All right, so then we're on defense. We get a great user lurk up by your boy Jack Campbell. Then we get a 98-yard interception return. But then once again, we get great defense from Mike Evans and get the interception. So we do a wide receiver touch pass. We do like using this from the goal line or just on occasion. Once again, making him think about when he sees motion that he may need to follow that person, but at that time, things didn't go well. So we go back to that post play. We have Matt Collins wide open. We really wish Chris Carter would have blocked there. Now we're going to be more conservative. We stay in the same formation and do a smash play right here, trying to see whether or not we have something. We may have had the tight end going up the seam there, but there's no reason to risk that. We now downshift to an RPO bubble alert because we saw that there's only one guy out there, so it worked out for the first down. Now we're just messing around and going through the playbook, trying to get new formations with RPO bubble alerts there. So we're just trying to chew some clock here to get the game over with because he won't quit. We're coming back to another motion here. He's coming out in a 6-1, which is the whole reason that we are in this formation was to try to counteract 6-1, so that works out for us. We tried to do a fake touch pass here, but we got a real one. We cut it up for 5 yards, nothing crazy. But we do like this play for the comeback routes. Usually when someone is in man, we can get those pretty consistently. We had X wide open there, but luckily Bijan is able to juke his way to a touchdown. We are able to the KO knockout right there, so we get the ball back with 1:18 left. He's not quitting out, so we're going to keep on playing our game. The thing is, as I'm sure you've seen here, is we've not called the same play multiple times. We keep mixing it up. We did do this one obviously more than once, but for the most part, we are trying to change formations, change plays, keep him not knowing what's coming. But we typically will go into trio offset the most for all of the capabilities and plays they have within that formation. The one thing that I do wish they had was to be able to have more corner routes. Whenever we were trying out the 93 Michael Vick, we did use 2AP to get slot apprentice, which was super helpful. So if we had the Tyreek Hill or the Brandon Ayuk, which came out with 1 AP for slot apprentice, that would be huge. So as you see here, we're just chewing clock and we come down to pistol, which we've not run the whole day. We're just gonna go with a stretch play here. We move over the tight end. He makes no adjustments, which allows us to get into the end zone pretty easily. Well, not that easily, but that was all for this game. We will then hop into some live gameplay right now. Today's date is December 22nd, and my team is a 91 overall. We are a no money spent team, and right now we're still a 25 person harvest theme team and a 23 person zero chill team. We could probably get up to 25 zero chill if we really wanted to. We just got the new Will Levis. We trade out Jalen Hurts because we lost 2 games with him because he missed wide open throws. So he was out of there. And this is our offense right here. And this is our defense. We probably need to upgrade our user as well as our wide receivers. But this is our defense. And as you can expect, we are going to be using the spread offense and the Chiefs on defense. But because today is Friday, we will be hopping into MUT Champs because a new season has now begun. So we'll do that right now. So it's both his squad and then our squad. All right, so let's see what he has going on here. No one else runs this formation. That's my play, guys. That's my play. There we go. No, 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 no. Okay. 3rd inches. No. That was supposed to be meaned up. That would be cool. Let's make sure that's meaned up. That was a good play. I don't know like how he was able to do that, but I guess he has what hot on this reason. Mine. Yeah. Do you think we should run the same formation back at him? This is kind of the problem I get into sometimes, but sometimes I just end up trying to miss people. And that's not the best thing to do in this game. Alright, sorry. We're playing too much as if this is just me. We need to actually be trying to do some stuff that we had talked about, right? So let's use the shark halfback wheel again. We're looking for the high-low concept or the running back here. So that's perfect. So nothing too crazy there. We were able to get some stuff. We'll now go to PA read here. So we're looking for the tight end and then to Chris Carter across the middle. And we have the tight end, real easy. So let's go to the orbit and inside zone. So let's see how the defense plays this, because it's a man that he may be able to follow him over there. So this is a zone. Please block him, thank you. We're gonna now go to our favorite play, which is the motion inside cross here. He may be trying to blitz us, we don't really know. We're gonna put the drag here. We came out too far of the pocket. We would have had the corner route, but we would have had to freeform it there. So this play is good for man or for trying to beat the seam, for a seam shot here. We have this window though. Perfect. We're going to try the halfback swing right now. And as I mentioned, the problem with this play is that if he plays it well, we have nowhere else to go with it, but he's not going to play it well. And we got touchdown. Boop, boop, boop. That should be a pick. Thank you, Mike Evans. So I guess I don't really want to play another one, but I feel that I should. We did get the 2 Legends pack, so let's open those right now. We're going to end the video here because we want to go back to the Tis the Dang Season Challenge where we're on game number 5. But if you want more content, then you can watch some of my recent gameplay videos because we're using the Spread Offensive there. And I honestly have no idea who makes it to the end of these videos, so no point in making them 25 minutes if no one is watching them. But thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And if you want another video which is solely dedicated to the Spread Playbook, then please let me know in the comment section, but I will see you guys next time.